Let's check it out. One more time, which I'm pretty sure I already am, considering it say that I am. Yes, okay, here we are. We're just having to check the YouTube thingamajiggy bob. Anyways, greetings and salutations to you all once again. It is me, the Ravenous Spectre, and today we are playing the PS2 port on PS4, Star Ocean Till the End of Time. Granted, I'm a little ways into the game already, but I wanted to go ahead and give a little bit of gameplay footage so that people could check it out in case people were wondering about it, knowing that this was what I believe to actually be an awesome RPG or JRPG, which I never finished actually on the PS2. I think I got to the second disc because there's two discs, I believe, that's actually on the game, in the game itself on the PS2 version, and I told myself, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and get the PS4 version because I never completed the PS2 version. I got pretty far into it, and I actually went back to do another replay of it, as a matter of fact, on my PS2, but I still didn't get too far. I was playing other games and whatnot. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and start here and see what you guys think and so on and so forth. Honestly, I've always been a fan of the Star Ocean series.
Looks like kind of a tight fit.
That's what she said.
Don't complain. If we can get through there, it widens out a bit. We'll just have to squeeze through that first part.
Yep. I have everything else set up on here. I actually had the voices turned off at one point, was just reading the text and had the battle voices turned off and all that. But due for the sake of the stream, I want to go ahead and just have everything on here so you guys can check it out and see what you think of the battle voices and also the voice acting as well, of course.
Yeah.
Fate, you go first. I'll bring up the rear.
Bam, chicka, wow, wow. And actually, from what I can already tell with me playing the game, I can already tell that they did end up increasing some of the graphical fidelity of this, at least in terms of making the edges sharper, making it much more clear than what it would be on the PS2 version, at least in terms of the character models, and also in some of the environments. Which is good, because anytime you end up porting over a game, you want to be able to notice when you're porting over a game from PS2 to PS4, you want to know that there's some type of graphical increase, you know, in some way, shape, or form, and I can already see that some with this port.
We're in the aqueducts that wind their way under the city.
Aqueducts, huh?
I'm gonna stop running my mouth for a bit, but I had some other things I wanted to say, but I want to get through this dialogue.
Hey, it's all frozen over.
This comes as a surprise to you? It is winter in Eriglyph. Didn't you see the snow falling outside?
Good point.
Careful. You're no good to us if you fall in the water and freeze to death.
Scary.
Let's get moving. This way leads to the city if we can make it through.
Anyways, as I was saying, I've always been a fan of the Star Ocean series. I've never finished any of them, which was actually kind of sad. I remember back when I first realized what it was back in the day, back on the PlayStation 1, and I honestly really liked it. The PlayStation 1 was probably the main system that really got me into getting into RPGs because there were so many of them. And I remember getting Star Ocean: The Second Story and on PS1, and I loved it, and I had fallen in love with it. I never beat it though, but I actually had a Game Shark at the time. It was either that or Codebreaker. It was probably both of those, and I ended up going and actually cheating my way some through the game. Of course, everybody knows how I feel about cheating in single-player games. It's your game. You can do whatever the heck you want with it. Ain't nobody else's say-so on what you do with your own game, whether you cheat in it or whether you don't. Let's see, what exactly is this? Learn common attack symbol battle skill. I do not know what that is, but what the hell. Decrepit tome. That's strange. Huh. Not really sure exactly what that would consist of. Anyways, but I had played the PS1 version of Star Ocean for the second story for a long while, and I always wondered, I'm like, okay, if this is the second game, then where's the first game? I honestly never knew, and I wanted to know exactly what was going on with that. surely enough, I had checked it out, and turns out that it was on it was on SNES, I believe, back in the day, and they actually had re-released it, I believe, on the PSP, because I have 2 games on the PSP that are of Star Ocean. That's the second story. Come on, get up the damn ladder. And the other one, which was called First Departure, I think, something like that. And I think that that's actually a remake of the SNES game. So I was totally, like, enthralled by it on the PS1, but, you know, due to financial problems with that my family was having at the time, it had to be sold along with my PlayStation 1, which really sucked ass. But I managed to get it again on PSP. I wanted to get it on PS1 again, but the price of it wasn't suiting well with me. Every time I looked for the price, it was anywhere between like maybe $25 to $40 or something like that. And I'm like, dude, I'm not going to be paying $40 for a game that was $40 on release. That's just stupid. That's just ridiculous to me. And it doesn't even really seem like it's rare at all anymore, obviously, because of the fact of it being readily available now for download on PlayStation Network, I believe, for PSP, and also with it being released physically. So, you know, there's no reason to have such a large price on a physical item that's quote-unquote supposedly rare, which I thought was just so incredibly stupid.
Too late for regrets.
But yeah, one of the areas that I actually stopped off at in this was some kind of little beast or something that I was riding on. I had to control it and make it go down different paths. This was my second time playing through it, and I just got kind of frustrated with it because I'm like, oh hell with it, I'll just go play something else. And I didn't go back to it. I mean, I'll get through it this time, either by a guide or just doing it myself, because that was probably the only thing in the game that I can think of that kind of really irked me to start out with, was just having to deal with that. And yeah, I was just like, dude, no freaking way, I'm not putting up with that. And I've also played which one is it, these? Oh, I don't need that, she already healed me. Okay. I may switch characters. You can actually switch characters around and play as the other ones too, but I just haven't done that just yet. I need to get some more special moves as well. That's not really working. That's one of the things about the Star Ocean series that was really cool with the battle system, was that it puts you in this open arena kind of thing with other various characters that you're playing as, and actually going out and having a free reign of running around and attacking enemies instead of it being like a turn-based deal. Which I'm all for turn-based games too. I've always loved turn-based games, but it seems like, I don't know if it was in the SNES version at all. I'm not sure if it was or not. Maybe it might have been with the whole open aspect, not in the 3D sense obviously, but maybe the remake ended up going into that more. I don't know. But I have the PSP versions, which I believe is the first 2, and this is the 3rd one to my knowledge. It's considered to be the 3rd one till the end of time. And the 4th one was something else I can't even think of at the moment. I apologize. But some people actually had a problem with it. They didn't really... It's like the combat was there, but everything else wasn't there. Like, I guess in terms of the story, it wasn't there. The characters, just, I guess maybe the voice acting, all of that. I actually noticed, I don't know if it's in the 360 version, because I think I played it on the 360 version, but the PS3 version, like, the graphics, at least in the background, just seems to me like it was a little hard to follow somewhat. I don't know if it was like that on the 360 version, but everywhere else around you was fine. But when you man, there's a lot of rooms here. Ooh, treasure chest. Ooh, piece of candy. There was just like something up with it. It was weird. It was just strange. Dang, I feel like I've been talking for 30 minutes and I only been on for 10 minutes almost. That's crazy, man. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and do the whole usual deal where people always say anytime you're in a JRPG, always try to get in every single battle that you can, unless you're just like fed up with it or something, you know, low on healing supplies or whatever the case may be. But it always helps you to level up, so that's exactly what I'm doing.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Oh, leveled up. See, lovely. One of the things that's really cool is the music in this. I really do like the music, especially when I went back and started playing it again. It was just like, oh my gosh, man. There's some tracks though that kind of make me go, you know, but overall, like, I really do like the music in it, especially when dealing with what the hell? How does one learn it and then the other one doesn't? That doesn't make any sense. I have no freaking clue. I don't know. Doesn't make any sense to me. Well, maybe I should, considering so he still can't use it. That's... Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I'll just have him stick with that then. But, yeah, so I might actually do that. I might have that on there like that, so I know it's kind of a little aggravating to see, but it's kind of helpful too, especially when dealing with all these various friggin' rooms, for crying out loud. Wait a minute. Didn't I just come through here though somehow? Oh wait, yeah, there we go, okay. Yes, always leave the map on, because I need it. Because I'm get stupid if I don't. Hello, Mr. Jellyman. I might as well go ahead and fight him. I probably could have ran by him, but whatever. Doesn't matter.
Blade of Fury! Want some? Blade of Fury!
There was actually something that really kind of ticked people off in this too, which was, I'm not going to spoil anything, because honestly, when I found out about it in the PS2 version, I thought it was kind of interesting. I was like, oh, well, that's actually pretty cool. But you know, people were like divided on it, I think. Some people liked it and some people didn't. It didn't really bother me one way or another. I thought it was an interesting aspect to the game. Like I said, I'm not going to spoil anything, but it's actually a big twist that happens, I think, halfway through the game, or maybe near the end. I think it's halfway through. And some people were just like, what the F? What the F? You know, just upset about it. So, wait a minute. Well, I want him to have that too. Dang, I took that away. Okay. Anyways. They were all kind of ticked off about it. And I just kind of sat back and laughed, because I thought it was kind of cool, you know. But at the same time, some people were like, "Oh, that's such a stupid twist to have in a game or a JRPG or blah blah blah, whatever." Which I can understand it coming from their perspective, but I can also see it coming from other people's perspective too. Like, dang, how did that happen? And what the heck is going on here? Why is this occurring? You know, that the whole deal. So. But I'd already went down there before, so that leaves me back out to the other side. That leaves me out there. Did I screw up or something and go a wrong way? I know I've been down here before. I mean, I'm aware of that, but I'm kind of wondering where exactly this is. Oh wait, never mind. Okay, this makes sense. Well, at least I can get some treasure chests if I can't get anywhere else. Ring mail. Well, that'd probably work perfectly. If I'd known that before, I probably wouldn't have bought it. Let's see. Everybody has ring mail. Okay, well then. If that be the case. No other accessories too. Yeah. That's kind of one of the things that gets to me in some RPGs, or I guess some JRPGs, is the fact that you're like, some of them have where you don't even have any weapons or armor or accessories really to start out with, which I can understand, going and trying to earn things and get through things and all of that. I don't deny that, but I just wish there was just a little bit more. You know, just give me at least a variety to choose from, at least 2 or 3 different things, you know. If it wouldn't kill you, for crying out loud, developers. I wonder if there was some way that I didn't get... What is this? Oh, that's right, it heals everything, doesn't it? Which I didn't do that from before. Okay, well, I already had been through here, so I guess I was going the right way at one point. But I'm going to go ahead and save anyways, considering... Why the hell not? Even though I had been back through here from the first time going through. So obviously, I went and backtracked a bit, somehow. I might want to turn up the brightness a bit. Can I turn up the brightness? Let's see. Aspect ratio, I don't need to mess with that. Window color. What's customized? I don't care about that. Key custom, what's that? Ah, hell with that. Key configure. Oh shit, I just rearranged things. Damn it. Normal. No, normal, Jack. Wait a minute. Oh shit. Damn it. That's the damn thing. There we go. That works. Okay. Damn it. Perfect. Even though it's custom, it's still going to be the same, so okay. Sidestepping. I'd rather do that. That'd make it easier. One less button to memorize. High, active, battle targeting, auto. I don't want to do that. I thought about that, especially considering I had recently been playing it on the PS2 some months ago, so I'll just leave that as it is. Lovely. Okay, that's there, that's there. I guess everything will be set up okay. I guess I really couldn't do anything with the brightness. Or was there some other ones that was here? No, it's not there. Tactics, I already knew about that. No. Dictionary, no. There's none of that. One of the things that I hate about this is battle trophies you can get in this. You can't get them on the Earth setting, which I guess is like the easiest setting or something. Which I think is stupid. That doesn't make any damn sense to me. Oh wow, so maybe that's what those books had done. Which I just think that's really dumb to me. I really hate it when there's some games that have to actually lock you out of doing certain things or achieving certain things because of the fact you want to play on the easiest difficulty. I think that's bullshit. It's stupid. It's like, to me, it's just like you're handicapping other people who bought your game, who want to play your game, and it's like, oh well, if you choose this difficulty, well, too freaking bad, you can't have access to this stuff. Well, fuck you. That's what I say to it. It's stupid. The only real, you should be able to achieve anything you want to in the freaking game. Doesn't freaking matter what the difficulty is.
That was easy.
The only thing that really changes is difficulty itself, or maybe some other type of gameplay elements within it, like tougher enemies, or harder to find items, or certain items are here and certain items aren't there, or what the hell ever. But as far as everything being included, no matter what the difficulty level is, that's what it should be. So developers need to buck up and actually just allow all that. I bought the damn game, I should be able to have access to it all. Let's see here. Well, damn, dude. Is there? Okay. It still doesn't have enough. Shit. We got 11 here, that'll work. No, I wanna get that up. Well, I might as well do that. Because I already did the health, so I might as well do that too. 7, 1. And I know some people would probably be like, oh, why don't you just play on a harder difficulty? Because I don't fucking want to. That shouldn't have anything to do with what should be in the game and what I should be able to have access to, because I bought the damn thing and I'm going to play it like I want to. But there's some developers out there that do stupid shady shit like that, and I hate that. Kinda makes you just want to boycott them.
Real fight! Want some? Blade of Fury! Firebolt! Blade of Fury!
Dang it! I should have went and
that's how you do it.
Gosh, she's got some long fingers. That's PS2 graphics for you. I need to go and change that out, because that's not working for them. That whatever those common support symbols were, that wasn't doing it. So at least give him something, for crying out loud, because he didn't have any to begin with. Okay. 6. Well, that ain't gonna work. Still had Shockwave and have any of that. Did get 1 skill point though. Still want to kind of check to see if maybe there might be some other route for me to go. Like, I hadn't played this in so long I can't even remember what's what anymore. Oh well, there we go. There's a magical passage that I haven't been through. So now that I've finally found where the piss I'm supposed to run to, well, I think it's like out towards that. Oh damn! Damn it! I need the daggum brightness turned up, and I can't freaking do it.
Too slow!
Oh, nice.
Want some? Blade of Fury!
Moron, know your enemy before
And some people like till the end of time, and some don't. I was actually on a stream a few nights ago where there was this guy. He was playing it, but he was like totally shitting on it at the same time. And I'm like, dude, I said, well, why in the world did you go and pay $20-some for a game and go and play it, and now you're fucking poisoned? I said, why did you go and pay $20-some for a game and you're just shitting on it the entire time? And he's like, well, I'm playing it so you guys don't have to. And I'm like, that's not a valid excuse, dude. There's no way that I'm gonna go and pay $20-some for a game just to bitch and complain about it the entire time and be like, well, I'm playing it so you guys don't have to. And yet here you are out $20 because it's like you want to try to make some kind of point or something. I'm like, really? Is that what some people play games for nowadays? Is to try to prove a point about something by wasting money on stuff they know they're not gonna like? Give me a freaking break. What type of crazy ass world do we friggin' live in? God. And I'm like, well, you're out $20, dude, and I'm fine with my 20 because of the fact that I got something I actually liked on the PS2, so I'm not gonna sit here and bitch about it like he was. Let's see here. I'm just sitting there laughing the whole time while I was streaming. It's like, oh, this voice acting is shit. I turned the voices off because the voices is shit. This is shit, that is shit, story shit, all that twist was shit, battle shit, game looks like shit. I'm like, it's a freaking PS2 game. You know, they're only gonna do so much to try to make it look like slightly better than what it was previously on the PS2. Even then, there's some games that are from the PS2 that are on PS4 now that aren't like that. They aren't like that at all. Damn it, they respawned. Shit, did I come into a dead end or something? They just look like their original PS2 counterparts, if you will. They don't look nothing brand new. I mean, yeah, this isn't the prettiest thing in the world. It's a PS2 game, but you can still tell by looking at it that the character models and some of the things in the environment have some sharper edges to them, and they look a little bit more clearer.
Looks treacherous. We'll have to walk carefully.
Oh yes, I remember this. Slipping and sliding around everywhere. I remember this. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so I don't need to run and just kiss the frickin' wall. Alright. That's gonna lead me down there, but I want to spin around some and see if maybe if I can see a treasure chest or something down there. I already see that there's some kind of... Yep, there's a save spot down there, but... Okay, there's a treasure chest here, and there's an enemy here.
Here I go!
Looks like a good fight.
Too slow!
F that bio bullet, y'all please stop that, because that's the thing that got us poisoned last time, I believe. Somebody stop that. We're getting bulleted all over the place, all over. Yeah! Shoot this massive energy orb out of my damn chest and just fry that son of a bitch. Let's see what's in here. Blueberries. Whoever knew the blueberries could end up increasing your health like they do. I think it's blueberries. I think it's either blueberries or it's yeah, don't run too fast or you'll smack into it and then have to start back at the bloody beginning. Okay. Huzzah! Time to save. Oh, there's no music here? I mean, no voices here? What the? Another big hassle to deal with. It's probably ruled these aqueducts for ages. Holy shit. Fuck me running.
Looks like we got a tough fight ahead of us.
Oh, F me.
This is gonna hurt!
Someone help!
Thank you, sweetheart. Appreciate it. Wait a minute. I don't have any symbology. Damn it, maybe I... Well, no, he should, though. Because I didn't take that little book thingy or whatever it was away from him. Because damn, that was fast. Well, I guess it would make sense.
What goes around comes around.
That's some long fingers you got there, honey.
And that's how you do it.
Oh, nice. Phew. We somehow pulled that off. I'm surprised such a creature would make its lair here. She suddenly went from female to male. Based on the distance we've traveled, we must be nearing the exit. Lovely, and that means I can give you some stuff. Oh, of course he wouldn't have any. I didn't know. I always keep checking those friggin' things. Oh, that works. Never mind. I don't know why exactly I'd done that, but whatever. Okay. Improves HP damage. Effects appear occasionally. Increases skill level, increase effects. Oh, that's not on there. Well, at least it's something that's there. Put on a different button there. Let's see. Status 13. 3, 12, might as well, 1, peachy. That works. I think there's more slipperiness around here. I think there is. Maybe there's not. Holy shit, I was wrong. Yeah, might need to just, I think you walk real slowly. Do you hold, there we go, okay. Hold down circle to slowly walk so that we don't have to worry about falling in and killing ourselves. That would be lovely. Might as well explore around here a bit and see if I see any treasure chests while I'm walking. That's the main deal. Sorry for such a slow walk animation, but obviously that's going to be the only thing that's going to help me get through here. I guess there is nothing. Well, peachy. Damn, it's cold out here. I knew I should have wore pants. Freezing my nipples off.
Come on out.
Got ass running down my ass crack.
Nice to see the sun. I
wanna
was
call
down in
it
that
sun?
muck so long I thought I was gonna mildew.
Guess that's supposed to be funny.
Nat, about what you were saying. We were talking about technology. What exactly do you want us to do for you?
I'll explain, but remember, refusal isn't an option.
I don't know about that. I won't do anything that I don't want to do. There's always a chance we won't be able to do what you ask.
I'm gonna have to turn down the music a bit just so I can hear him talk.
I told you in the dungeons that I required your technology, did I not?
Right. What does that entail?
Look, if this was going to be a problem, you should have asked me before you accepted my conditions. By agreeing to cooperate, even just to get out of the dungeon, you're bonded to me. Those were the conditions of your release, and I expect you to uphold them.
But...
Or are you planning on breaking your word?
Look, you didn't even give us a real choice. You can live or you can die. That's called coercion, you know.
So you won't cooperate?
When did I say that? What do you say? Let's help her out.
What are you talking about? What about the UP3?
This is hardly the time or the place, kid.
That may be, but still.
Excuse me. Can we save the discussion for later? We're not exactly safe here. Of course, if you want to head back to the dungeon, be my guest.
No thanks.
All right, then be quiet and follow. I'll tell you everything when we get out of town.
Okay.
Good. My people have a wagon waiting for us outside town. The exit's to the east. Let's go.
Alright, now that we're out of Shitsville, time to head back into an open area. Oh, kinda. Let me see something about the sound here. I guess I may have not have seen that last time. There might not be any way to do it. But, I guess not. That sucks ass. I guess mono wouldn't do anything. Sure as hell I have headphones or any of that, so... I don't believe so, but what the hell ever. Search around here and find, because I know there's some, I remember there being some treasure chests around here, around this area, back in the PS2 version. She's a great man, you know why he's in the bad people. Well, I wasn't a bad person, they got rid of me, so that still wasn't too peachy. I'm not going to read every little thing that pops up, by the way, just for the characters themselves. Get out of the way, I want your damn treasure chest. There we go, that works. Locking someone's home, steal their shit, and leave. That's the way it is in JRPGs. Here's one. Okay. Ah, yes. I always love that sound. Like, woo, woo, woo. That's always been in the Star Ocean series. Ain't no damn money in here and a damn thing to do. Let's see. Been up, down, towards... cooking ingredients, I know that'll come in handy later. Obscuring my vision just a bit. I guess not all the guards know who I am about me running off and escaping and leaving a bloody wake of a bunch of other soldiers of theirs that I took down. I think I went up this way. Let's see. Ah, yes, another safe spot. Lovely. Let's go ahead and just get this out of the way so we can go ahead and have her locked in. I think maybe with it being on PS2, it's actually increased the save times too with the bar that's there. I think it had to fill all the way up on the PS2 version. So, oh wow, look at that! A game on the PS2 where you can actually see your reflection. Geez, some games nowadays, in 2017, don't even offer that freaking visual thingy. And we got a game back here in the PS2 era that knows when you look in a mirror, a reflection needs to come back from the other side. For God's sakes, talk about breaking immersion. Nope. I like my money. Dragon's Dungeon Outfitter. Well, isn't that special? I remember the first time when I was playing this on the PS2, when I used one of the either Codebreaker or Game Shark, I went and gave myself like an assload of money. It was great too. I couldn't believe it. I was like, this is so awesome. I wish I still had that, but yeah, cheating devices are a way of the past now. Closest that we got to that nowadays is I think it was Game Genie. It was either Game Genie or Codebreaker on PS3. They had a little device, little flash drive, little thumbstick that you could use to be able to have cheats on it, which actually I had still been meaning to want to get one of those to give it a shot, honestly. I think it was like 20 or 30 bucks. But if it has everything on there and if it will actually work, I haven't looked up any reviews or anything, but I think I need to give it, check it all out. Dang, there's a lot of doors around here. I don't know why I did that, but oh, view details when buying. That's what I was looking for. I'll take one. No. Alrighty. Let's go give her a looky elsewhere. So I'm kind of confused now without knowing how big this area is. I'm streaming, so yes. I'm streaming, so yes. What? Yes, yeah. Now we got a Daniel Bryan thing going on. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, I was already here. Okay, I know where I am now. Fancy that. JRPG gaming. So funny that you should join us knowing I'm actually playing a JRPG. Oh, I already talked to this guy from before. I said I'm playing a JRPG, and you're JRPG gaming, so yeah, Star Ocean till the end of time. Exactly. Oh. Give me all the shizzle dizzle. I just bought some, but heck, I'll take some more. Oh, Jesus H. Mercy. See, if I was actually cheating with the Game Shark or Codebreaker, I would have already had all of those. And it would have been amazing. Hey 2017, step up your game. Stop putting more reflections in games when you have mirrors. You got a game here from the PS2 that already has one here. You see that? Quit breaking immersion. You damn developers and your damn money. Oh, look. We spent $50 billion gajillion on our game, but we can't put a fucking reflection on a mirror for people to see their character when they walk past it. That makes a lot of damn sense. I think what they did is spend more time trying to cut their games up into pieces, selling it as DLC and spending more money like that than actually trying to put forth the effort of trying to fix every little minute detail that should be in the game. I mean, maybe not every minute detail, but enough to the point where it doesn't break immersion. But oh, we spent millions and gajillions and $50 billion on this game. But we can't do that little thing. Reasonably priced. You can kiss my ass. That ain't reasonably priced. Well, I know that. I'm not going to be able to get through there because I am the enemy. You probably don't remember that from the last time because y'all weren't down in the dungeon and I didn't kick your ass. Out the front door! The Trauma Mountains. I mean, trauma.
Sorry I'm late. Lady Nell!
Our preparations are complete now. We can leave immediately.
Nice work, Tiny.
I'm just glad you're safe. Lady Nell!
Hey, man! Even colder looking woman. Haha.
Are these the ones, ma'am?
Yes, Farlene. They're engineers from Greeting, as we thought.
So we were right. Great! Then we'll be able to complete it!
That's right. But we don't have time to kick back and chat now. Our pursuers are right behind us. If the Dragon Brigade shows up, we'll be in serious trouble.
You think so?
Yes, ma'am.
That's some awkward pausing.
Get in the wagon. We leave immediately.
That's one thing about this game, though, is like, I don't know if it's the fact that if you zoom through the dialogue really fast, that it'll go and cause the characters just to go ahead and just do their usual motions as if they were talking. But there's like some awkward, stilted motions that they'll do sometimes, and I'm like, maybe I just went through the dialogue way too fast, because that's the way it was when I turned off the sound while they were talking and just reading the dialogue. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess they were supposed to do that while I was reading or while they were talking, but now they're just finishing out their animation, so I don't know. Maybe that's what it is.
Hey, you gonna introduce me to these fine young ladies?
Always a ladies' man, aren't you, Cliff? You damn perverted bastard just want to get inside some ladies' panties, that's all there is to it.
This is Tiny, and the driver's Farlene.
You're just a horny son of a bitch.
They serve directly under me, my ears and eyes in Aryglyph.
I bet they do.
They're the ones who told me about you two.
Brown chicken, wow, wow, brown chicken, brown cow.
Lucky for us.
All women, huh? Not that I'm complaining.
I've got a boner right now, but I can't stand up.
Aquaria is ruled by the Holy Mother of the Church of Acris. We employ many more women than Aryglyph.
That's sexist.
The Church of Acris?
Master Roshi, yeah. All he needs is some big, huge sunshades, a white mustache and beard, and a turtle shell on his back with a walking stick, and dressed up in beach wear.
Yes, the Church of the Sun God Acris. The Holy Mother leads the church, and is also Queen of Aquaria.
A theocracy.
I got you. What you're saying is your country's packed with temple maidens. Now I have to see this place.
Good grief, you would think cruising around the cosmos, all these different planets, that he would probably end up getting some type of coochie somewhere else, but good lord.
Nell, hide in appreciate it if you'd answer my question now.
Right. But before that, might I ask one thing?
What?
Are you two really engineers from Greeton?
Of course.
Well,
Not.
Hey, you still don't believe us?
It's not that. It's just... the fact that you possess special technology and knowledge is clear to me. So yes, it does seem likely that you are who you say. Still, something doesn't fit. The way you respond to danger and your fighting ability indicate that you are not telling me everything. And you are certainly not average engineers. So you see, I believe my doubts are well-founded.
well...
Okay, you got a point.
Huh.
But it seems to me you're just gonna have to take our word.
Okay, you got a point. Yeah, what the hell? Just believe us anyways. It's like, yeah, you founded this out, but yeah, just go ahead and believe us anyways, just for the sake of what's going on right now.
We got nothing to gain by lying to you anyway. Wait, you don't think we're Aeroglyph spies, do you? Oh, please.
Yes, I see what you mean.
But you still don't trust us.
No, I trust you. In any case, I was ordered by Her Majesty to bring you to Aquaria. I must fulfill my duty.
Why does the text move faster than the voice?
Well then, Nell, please answer my first question.
Have I played Star Ocean games? Yeah, I have. I actually mentioned in the beginning of the stream. I have the first departure or whatever it was on PSP, which was actually, I think it's a remake from the SNES version. I have Second Story on PSP. Used to have it on PS1. I got this one. I have this one on PS2, and now I have it on PS4. And I also have the other one, Last Hope, I think it was called, which I hadn't got too far into that one, but it's fun for what it is so far. A lot of people like the combat, but I guess the story and voice acting kind of really got to people.
Yes. Since you're unfamiliar with this region, I'll fill you in on the details while explaining our current situation.
I've never beaten any of the Star Ocean games. I don't believe. Maybe I did beat the second one back on PS1, but I think that was when I was cheating with a Game Shark. It was either that or Codebreaker. I don't think that I have, but I have seen a few of the endings. Like I went on YouTube and saw some of the endings, which I've heard the endings to Star Ocean 2, even though there's like 20 some odd endings, I think they aren't really like super duper varied. It's like there's some things that have it's like it's kind of, I guess, the same ending, but there's just a few different things that can happen differently with certain characters, I guess, if they're in your party or not in your party or something like that.
Please.
Tiny, the map.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I forgot. I do have 5 as well. I forgot. You're talking about what's the name of it? Faith and Hopelessness or whatever.
Just left.
I can't remember.
Everything to the west of this line is the nation of Aeroglyph, a military superpower. Eastwards of the border is our country, Aquaria.
I completely forgot about the 5th game. Integrity and Faithlessness, that's what it is. I do have that one. I've gotten to a boss fight that wipes the floor with me, man. I have told myself I've either got to find a way to grind out some levels or do something, because I almost took him down. He was past like half of his health, and he just wiped the floor with me, man. I said, oh God. And I had tried like 3 or 4 times already and still couldn't get past him. So I think it's just the fact that I'm going to have to probably grind out some levels somehow and try to survive until I can actually take him out.
You follow? As I mentioned earlier, Aquaria and Aeroglyph are at war. Aeroglyph is a militaristic nation that reveres power above all else. Aquaria is a peaceful nation that worships the Church of Apris. Aquaria and Aeroglyph maintained friendly relations until several years ago. But one day, they invaded our territory without warning.
It seems they've been planning their invasion for some time. Aeroglyph's a frigid land ringed by mountains. A Food production has never been easy here, especially in winter. We believe they were after our land, fertile with the blessing of Apris.
War of aggression, huh?
Correct. There was no diplomacy, only outright military aggression. We resisted, but we were outmatched. Somehow we managed to hold them back, but the border town of Arius was laid to waste. Still, the war has not been completely one-sided. We may be lacking in military power, but we do have runology.
Runology?
A secret art handed down by the followers of Apris. We inscribe special runes into our flesh that enable us to invoke normally impossible phenomena. Thus the name runology.
So that's how you broke the prison bars.
Correct.
Special runes? They look like tattoos.
Hey,
Damn it.
isn't that like symbology?
Sorry about that.
Symbology. Right. That's what it reminded me of.
Accidentally pressed the button.
Yeah.
Symbology?
Never mind that. Just continue.
I could turn that off and it could just progress on its own, but it helps. Like, say what happens if you're in one of these cutscenes and you gotta go take a piss and you can't do it because of the fact it's automatically progressing. You just progress it on your own.
But what's stopping you from using runology to keep Eriglyph back?
There are only a few of us that can use runology. Far too few to help us stand up to Eriglyph. That's why we decided to develop a weapon that makes use of runology. It's a man-made weapon that uses the special energy evoked by runology as a power source. The engineers have named that energy Channeled Force.
Channeled force?
Correct. It's similar to lightning, but there are still a number of problems preventing us from completing the weapon.
Yeah, that's true. I had the voices turned off at one point, but then I ended up turning them back on again just for the fact of the stream, because people who came in, I wanted them to try to get the full brunt of everything that the game would have to offer.
A power similar to lightning?
Just when our research ground to a halt, Tynaeve and Farlene told me about you two. They also brought back a fragment of that thing that fell into Eriglyph.
I think maybe, I don't think there's ever been any type of quality voice acting in the Star Ocean series. They've always been awesome games, but in terms of like the voice acting, it's just been like, good lord, where do you people find these people?
It was of great interest to our researchers. They said the fragment was of a material they could not identify, and that we should enlist your aid in our weapons development.
I remember, Derek, what you were talking about before about waiting for a sale on this, and I thought about it, and I'm like, yeah, I said, I guess I could, but then again, I was like, man, I'd really like to play this again on PS4, because I did have a stint where I was playing it on PS2, and I just stopped because I was just playing other things, and I was like, man, I really would like to have this on PS4, you know, and surely enough, it's on PS4 now, so I'm like, yay, now I can actually do everything with it that I wanted to do previously. But yeah, I've been sticking with it ever since, and you can already tell that there is somewhat graphical improvement over the original. Like there's sharper edges, and the textures seem a little bit more bright to me, I suppose. So yeah, there has been some type of work that's been done on it. It's not just like, oh, let's just take the PS2 version and throw it up on the PlayStation Store and have people go ahead and buy it. You know, no, nothing's been done to it except for all the stuff from the PS4 has been added to it with trophies and share play and streaming and all of that and screenshots.
And that's where I came in.
So you're asking us to help develop a weapon that uses channeled force?
Yes, that is correct.
You bought it day one on PS2 or PS4?
Make us a communicator.
Or both?
Yeah, a radio wave device, maybe.
Yeah, Final Fantasy has a little bit more emphasis put into voice acting, although there is some characters that I just want to beat in the face with a bat after duct taping their face up.
I don't really know much about this channeled force, but my guess is it's electricity. And if we can make that, we're home free. But
Well, yeah, that's true. Tri-Ace,
No, I can't do it.
I guess maybe any of the other games that Tri-Ace had worked on, that would be cool if they would be able to release maybe some of their other games on here as well.
We can't help you.
Didn't I say refusal wasn't an option?
But you're talking about a weapon that will kill many people. I don't want to have any part of that.
You had a special poster for this? How did you manage that? From the PS2 version?
Plus, we don't have any time to spare.
I can't keep up with companies nowadays, honestly. There's just like 50 gajillion companies that are out there, and some of them you know them from their established franchises, and other times you just don't frickin' remember. It's just like, whatever, somebody made this, let's enjoy it. Or whatever.
I understand your situation. You need to hurry to save your father, correct?
Yes.
You admit this is a personal problem, not one that concerns us.
Yeah, it seems like it might have been I think it might have been a little darker in the PS2 version, I'm not sure.
True, but...
Our country is in a state of war. Both the people of Aquarium and Eriglyph are dying, energy weapon or no. A quick end to this war will reduce the number of lives lost. That is why we need to complete our new weapon as soon as possible.
This is starting to remind me of my old Earth history lessons.
Even so, that's not a good enough reason for me to build a weapon.
So you're going back on your word?
Dude, if Capcom made Fallout, that would... I don't even know how that would even work. Hell, it would probably have less bugs, though.
That's coercion.
Call it what you will. I already told you back at the prison I could not let you live if you refused to cooperate. I don't have anything against you two, but my duty comes first, and I don't need to remind you that you can't help your father if you're dead.
Now wait a second.
What do you think Eriglyph would do if we abandoned you here?
We wouldn't help them either.
I wonder if you'd sing the same song after their Inquisitioner had his fun with you.
Oh yeah, the dude in the Gimp mask when he was whipping me. Glad I kicked his ass.
I would. I've already had a taste of it, believe me.
Confident, aren't you?
Yeah, you're probably
Hey,
right.
Don't get all bent out of shape. And you, chill out.
But I mean, you never know. There's been games before that have really pretty much crapped the bed, and then they've turned right around and managed to make things better before. I mean, it all really depends on how much money companies want to sink into their franchises and see what they can do. Wherever they may fail at one point, they can jump right back on the wagon again and make something really good.
But...
Yeah, they do. I mean, for crying out loud, they ended up shutting down Fable Legends, and they aren't doing anything else with it. I think that I think that's something that they really should do. I mean, that was probably one of the only franchises on Microsoft that I actually had cared about. And of course, I don't mess with Microsoft anymore unless it's with either the original Xbox or the Xbox 360, which those really don't matter anymore because they're not going to be making them any money because they're not making them anymore. They're not making any more games for those systems, so it's whoever is selling them is going to make the money off of them.
No buts, kid. Nothing good comes of acting hastily.
Exactly. There's no reason. There's really, honestly, from my own personal opinion, there's no reason to buy an Xbox One because Microsoft doesn't know shit about exclusives. You know, they're pretty much marrying into the PC space. It makes no sense. I mean, I had an Xbox One and I went and sold it. I sold my games. I sold all of that. I say, you know what? I'm not messing with Microsoft anymore when it comes to dealing with this. I'll just stick with their older systems because they did have quite a few exclusives on both of those, especially with the original Xbox. But Xbox One, dude, there's really no reason. I mean, unless you're a person who has a lot of friends, you have a lot of friends on your friends list, I can understand having an Xbox One because if you play online a lot, you have your friends there, that's understandable. And there's a lot of multi-platform games on there. But as far as when it comes to exclusives, even some of their exclusives is going to other platforms. Like, was it Dead Rising 4, I believe. That's actually going to be going to PlayStation 4, I think. I think it's supposed to be on it sometime later this year, I believe. That one's moving over there. You know, Fable Legends is gone. Scalebound was gone, but I actually had read that apparently it's being renewed or rebooted or something, so I don't know what the heck's going on with that. You know, so it's crazy.
We have no other choice. Frankly, the war with Aragorn will escalate unless something is done soon.
Dragon's Dogma is $30, I believe, on PC, because I went to go check what what it was on there on Steam. But if they can actually make the console version the same price, that would be amazing, because every single time you always see that console versions are more expensive than they are on PC. Like, they could be anywhere between $10 to $30 cheaper on PC. And if they could do that with this one, that would be great, because it would be the exact same price as it would be on Steam or wherever else they would sell it. Because I just wanted to check the price. I'm like, I wonder what they're selling this for now. And I'm like, oh shit. I was like, they're going to end up jacking it up to $50 or $60. But if they can do that, that would be great. Half price, I could work with that.
If we could only conclude the new weapon, the situation would shift in our favor. If that means we must force uncooperative people into submission, then so be it.
The reboot of Phantom Dust, oh yeah. Actually, I ended up seeing some footage of the HD remaster, what the hell ever, of the first game. And I tried to compare that to the one that was released on the original Xbox. And I'm like, yeah, I can tell a graphical difference, but you know, it ain't gonna matter. I don't have an Xbox One anymore, but it's still cool that I have the original one.
Is that a teaching of avarice?
Of course not. The sun god Apris and our queen would never wish such things. Yet if we do not act, they will find themselves lacking for followers.
Probably one of the things that they did was they probably brightened up the graphics a little bit too, to try to give it more oomph to it and make it seem like it's a little bit more shinier, and make it seem like it's a little newer, considering the fact they ended up giving some sharper edges to the character models and whatnot. Pre-order for PS4, $30. Hey, that works.
Like lambs to a slaughter?
That's not what I mean.
What the hell was that?
But that is what you are saying.
You're just twisting my...
Huh? What is it, Farlene?
We
Oopsie.
have company! I think it's the Dragon Brigade!
They've caught up with us? Damn, we were so close to Curlsaw, too.
What are you gonna do? Fight?
What a name for some places.
Lady Nell,
What is it, Tynaeve?
it would be best for you to slip off and find shelter in the rocks. We'll lure them away.
That's too risky.
Don't worry.
We'll be fine! We've lost their kind before.
But...
Tynaeve, Farlene, I'm counting on you.
They just said earlier that she was a even colder woman, the one there in the purple hair earlier. The way she's talking doesn't make her seem like she's cold, unless they were specifically talking about the snowy environment, meaning that her nipples were probably so pointy you could probably cut glass on them.
Okay, you two, let's go.
this is insane. You're just gonna let them go on?
You are too valuable for us to lose.
Speaking of Dragon's Dogma, I still hated the fact that I ended up getting the PS3 version again. I only got the PS3 version for, I think, like $13 or something, 13 or 15, something like that. But still, I was like, dang, if I'd have known this, I wouldn't even have bothered. But I should have thought, considering it was releasing on PC, I should have just waited a little bit longer, and then I, you know, wouldn't have sat back and been like, ah, crap. But oh well, that's life.
We'll be fine. Fewer people means more speed. We'll outrun them. So please, go.
Legend of Dream Locations. Yeah, that is true. Which, damn, dude, you talk about something that needs a reboot. Legend of Dragoon needs a reboot, or it just needs a damn sequel. They were working on a sequel at some point, I think, and then it just got scrapped, and I'm like, well, shit.
No time for chit-chat. Let's move.
But...
Fate, please, look after Lady Nell.
you be careful yourself.
A brand new Legend of Dragoon on PS4, that would make everybody just shit themselves, because just knowing how the art direction was, at least to me, in the first game, holy crap, I can only imagine what they would be able to do the second time around, especially with the technology the way that it is.
Don't worry about us.
Yeah, and that's another thing right there. When you're dealing with PS2 on PS4 and Xbox 360 on Xbox One, honestly, to me, I guess, like, even though you'd have to pay for the games on PSN to have them on your PS4, there's still, I think, at least more quality titles than what there are with the Xbox 360 on Xbox One, at least for games that I would play. I'm not specifically talking about all the titles, but at that exact same time, that's another thing that made me want to sell my Xbox One, was the fact that they weren't bringing out enough titles for me to give me incentive to stick with it, to play Xbox 360 games on Xbox One. There wasn't enough coming out that was of my caliber, of what I like, my genres and whatnot that I like, and games that I liked on there to be able to play on there. So I was like, well, gosh, it seems like Microsoft is dropping the ball with this too, so what really is the point? You know, it didn't really seem like they were bringing out a lot. Not to mention the fact that also the 360, when they tried to do backwards compatibility with the original Xbox games, that was shit. Some games worked, some games didn't, some games had problems. I think they were trying to put out patches, but they didn't work for me, and I'm like, good lord, man. So, you know, but the experiences that I've had with the 360 games of what little I played on the Xbox One has been alright. But that's another thing about the Xbox One, man. Their install times were insane. They were completely insane. And I didn't like their user interface either. It was like, for me, it was like slow and just clunky, and it didn't move as fast as it did on PS4, and I didn't like the way that it was laid out. It didn't suit well with me.
May the grace of Atlas be with you.
They don't look too friendly.
I feared they'd show up sooner or later. It shows how important you are to them.
That's the Dragon Brigade?
Correct. They're one of Ariglyph's 3 military branches. Knights riding powerful air dragons.
Dirt.
Not to be trifled with. Time to go.
It doesn't necessarily suck for those of us that have the physical game. I mean, we've had it before. We've had it for a while. You know, either if we got it now, we either got it really cheap, or since we already have it, then we've had it for a long time immemorial now. And being able to have it on PS4 and having access to everything the PS4 has to offer, just, you know, to me makes it better, because you got trophies, you got streaming, you got screenshots, you got all that, which you didn't have with the PS2. And hopefully they would actually increase the graphical fidelity in some of the games, which from what I've seen, some of them they have, and other ones they haven't.
While Timer distracts them, we can go through Coruscant and enter Aquarian territory.
Wait a moment. I haven't agreed to cooperate with you yet. And we can't leave them here. There's no way they'll be able to escape with those Dragon Knights chasing them.
Yes, there's an extremely good chance that they'll be caught. But there's nothing we can do about that.
Yeah, Miss Walker, imagine there being like a Blue Dragon 2 on a PlayStation 4, and then they would go and release a upscaled version of the first game that would come in with it, just like the Wii U that had Bayonetta 2 and the first print copies had the first game in there.
What?
Dude, I would love here's the games that I want from PS2 on PS4. I want the Xenosaga series because they're expensive as balls. I have the first 2 games. The third one is expensive as balls though, so I definitely want that one on PS4. I want Wild Arms Ultra Code F. I want Wild Arms 5. I want Shadow Hearts 1. That's the only ones that I can think of at the moment that I would really want, because I have Shadow Hearts from the New World and Shadow Hearts Covenant, but the first one is expensive as balls. And Wild Arms 5 is like $40 to $60 online. Wild Arms Arctic Code F is anywhere between 60 to 100 because scalpers can go suck a horse dick, you know. So I mean, yeah, man, I'd really love to see those on there.
They knew the dangers of their mission when they accepted it.
And I mean, I'd much rather pay anywhere between 10 to 20 bucks for it. And I know this one was 20, and that still kind of made me iffy about it. I was like, I would pay 15, but 20, you know, they just had to put that 99 cents on there, which I thought was just stupid. They should have just took it off. It made no damn sense. You know, let's just have it down by 1 cent. We don't want to make it $21. You know, so, but if they could be able to have those games like anywhere between $10 to $15, I'd much rather want to pay that for a digital version and have all the access to the PS4 features and have to hunt down a physical version of the PS2 version, unless there was some way for me to be able to find it like in a garage sale or a yard sale or a flea market or something where people don't know what they should be pricing their stuff and get it like dirt cheap. Then yeah, I would snatch it up for the overall physical version. But as of right now, digitally, that seems like it's going to be the only way to be able to get it cheap at all. But Sony has to be the one to pass it, and I really do think they need to. Yes, Dot Hack GU, and yes, all the Dot Hack series, I absolutely agree. I have the first three of Dot Hack, and I'm not getting the fourth one because it's expensive as hell, and GU is expensive as hell. So yeah, that would definitely be great. Speaking of the GTA trilogy, I actually got that on PS4, but I got it for like I think it was anywhere between $7 to $10. I think they had it on sale, and I got the whole trilogy for like $7 to $10, I believe. I think it was. It was just really cheap. I can't remember. But you can buy them all separately too. You don't have to buy them all together.
Mission? Mission? What's the matter with you?
Hey, Fake, shut up.
But...
I'll leave whether or not we cooperate up to you. But save the debate for later. We gotta get somewhere safer first. We'll be safer once we reach Aquaria, right?
Yes, I can guarantee that.
There you are. So let's go there, then we can decide what's what. Make sense to you?
Yeah, but still...
You want Tynaeve and Farlene's sacrifice to go to waste? Whatever their objective might be, they're risking their lives to save us.
You're right.
Adam.
Let's go.
Okay, now where exactly is it that I need to go? Oh, it's a little thingy. Okay, wait a minute though. So where exactly is it that I'm supposed to go? If I go this way or that way or... You're confusing the hell out of me. Bzz. Jewel of Alertness. Is that a, well, piss. Oh, let's see. Why is there no music? That's stupid. Stops enemy movement. Displays enemies for a short time. Whatever. Yeah, all he needs is a gun hand now. There's another one. Alright, Derek, take it easy, bro. If you happen to be streaming or whatever, I'll check you out, because I'm gonna get off here in a little bit too. I need to take a shower and wash my ass.
Here we go, guys. Get a move
Bring it on! Too slow!
Shockwave!
In this game, item customization, yeah, but I haven't reached that point yet to be able to do that, apparently. Oh my Jesus, those night guys were actually really hard from what I can last remember.
Here I go!
Let's take it.
Blade of Fury! Blade of Fury!
This is gonna hurt!
Shockwave!
Want some?
Shockwave!
Blade of Fury!
Blade of
easy.
Fury!
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Blazing sword. Lovely. Oh, wrong thing. Oh, Jesus, really, dude? Oh, God. Still can't get it. What the piss? Oh, hell no, dude. I don't want to do that. Wait a minute. Oh. I give it a shot. That would be great if I've already saw a thing article about Square Enix is interested in doing a Final Fantasy VIII remake, which surprises me. I'm like, dang, dude, that would be amazing. So yeah, if they do that though, they would really have to do something about the whole draw system and magic system and all of that, because that would just irk the piss out of me. Because they're already doing it with 12. They're already doing something with 12. They're making it a little bit more easier to handle in terms of like the titles or whatever that you do, and I think you can it's based into different classes, and you can give them different classes or something like that. Give like each character 2 classes, like one that they would mainly level up in, and the second one is like their secondary, something like that. But it seems like it'd make things a little bit more easier in dealing with that whole system, instead of just having to deal with it like it was back on the original PlayStation 2, because some people actually had complained about that, which I didn't really see any problem with it personally. I don't know what the heck was up with people. So I don't know what in the world got in their crawl to make them do that. Why in the hell can't I get through this? Never mind. It would be something to see 9 come to PS4, that's for sure. I can only imagine what that would be like. You would think that they would probably want to release 9 over 8, because 9 got a higher praise and higher reception than that one did with people. I need to do something here. Damn. Yeah, true. You would think they would. You think they'd actually do that with a bigger following.
Here I go!
Looks like a good fight.
Blazing sword!
Oh, I can't handle that, dude. I can't be standing around like that. I mean, it might be more powerful, but dang, I don't want to leave myself open to attack. Jesus Christ. Damn, dude. I was right. They are powerful as shit.
No laughing matter.
Damn it. Son of a bitch, dude.
Let's get out of here.
Damn it. Maybe I'm not supposed to go that way. Hell with that. Go back the other way. That's probably not the way I'm supposed to go. Maybe I do need to go that other way, because I'm running right back up in enemy territory up that way. Damn it. Gosh, man, how did you manage to get that? I never even knew that it even came out on Game Boy Color. Damn it. Oh, thank God. Well, that sucked ass. Let's try a different way. I really don't think I'm supposed to go that way. I think I'm supposed to go the opposite direction. Yeah, dude. Yeah, oh, jeez. I just get the floor wiped with me there. These are probably easier to handle. Jesus! Lord Jesus.
That was easy.
So you say that now. Wait a second. No, they're okay. That's a hell of a lot better than me having to deal with those dragon knights. That was a bad idea. Dang, I was right. I almost screwed myself early. Man, I would have sucked if I would have frickin' died. Man, I would have been so pissed.
What's wrong?
That's another thing that I want to happen in these JRPGs on PS4. I want there to be an autosave or a save anywhere ability. That was one thing, even though I love JRPGs, that's one thing I couldn't stand about them, is you had to wait to get to a spot to be able to save at. I don't like that. I like being able to save anywhere at any point in time and make quick saves and all of that. It just makes things feel much easier and much more easier to handle, especially in today's age. I mean, even with these older games, even if they didn't come out with those abilities, oh God, with those modern day things that we have nowadays, even if they didn't, they should still have the option to be able to turn those on, I think. It would just make things more manageable as well. Yeah, features. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going for.
Are you sure you're all right?
I just felt dizzy there for a minute.
We'll be in Curlsaw soon. Can you make it that far? Why don't you have him carry you?
I'm fine. I'm not a baby, jeez.
Yeah, God, guys. Gosh, we'll make some tater tots. Gosh. That was a Napoleon Dynamite moment.
Very well.
I got gas tonight for some damn reason. I don't know what the hell I ate. Pardon me. Pardon my French. Well, I guess that little bug that I was having to deal with before was like, screw you, I'm flying away.
This is Curlsaw. If we can get through this town, we'll be in Aquarium. Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Don't overexert yourself. Remember, you're not as strong as we are.
Yeah, because y'all really showed that earlier when you got your ass kicked by the Dragon Knights, right, dumbass? And I had to save your ass? Yeah.
Now even you're treating me like a baby. I said I'm fine.
Yeah, well, I'm saying you don't look fine at all.
I prefer to just leave this town now, but that won't be possible with Fate in this condition.
Yeah, that was one of the main things that people had liked about it was the music. There was some real standout tracks for this game.
Let's stay here tonight.
What about those guys chasing us?
We'll be okay if Tynape and Farlene succeed in leading them on. And in any case, we have nothing to gain by forcing a sick person to march.
True enough.
And we're in luck. There's an inn right over there in that building with the wagon outside.
Good, where I can save.
Let's go.
That'll be the first place I'll be heading. Obviously, we're already here.
I'll see you later.
Where are you going?
I'm just going to check things out. I'll be right back.
All right, but are you sure you should leave us alone? Aren't you afraid we'll just run away?
No, you won't run out on me. I trust you, remember?
Don't say that. Now we can't run away.
I don't mind you walking around. Just don't leave the town. And don't do anything conspicuous. We're still in Aryglyph territory. There's no telling where the enemy is hiding.
Gotcha.
All right.
Later then.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna save when you shut up.
Don't worry about me. What are you gonna do?
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
I'm conspicuous just walking around. Well, it's gonna be pretty boring. I guess I'll just have to wait right here.
I think I'll take a walk. I'm sure it'll do me good.
Can we save?
All right, but be careful.
Can we save?
Like she said, we're still in enemy territory.
Can we save?
Yeah, I know.
It's kind of funny, I actually kind of got to my sweet spot when it comes to streaming with here at over an hour and a half. And now I'm gonna... You know what? Look at this. Look at the environment a bit. Even though it's PS2, you can already tell that there has been some graphical increases here. Sharper textures and edges compared to what it was previously. Hey, can I climb that? That's on the other side. That was weird. No more. Yeah, I would stream more, but it's getting later at night here too. It's like 1:13 in the morning, and I need to get a shower and kind of relax and whatnot, you know, so I can chill out and eventually head to bed. But I'll definitely end up streaming some more. I probably will tomorrow night, and I reckon I'll go ahead and stream this one. Not necessarily saying I'll be exactly where I left off, but regardless, I'll still stream it. That little hand right there is really interesting because that looks exactly like the hand from Dragon's Dogma, where you go to the map and you end up picking out different areas you want to mark that you want to go to. Is that a treasure chest? No, it's not. Oh, thank God. Save, save. I almost got to that point where I was like, did I actually save? I better save again. Just in case. I've done that so much, what the hell, I'll do it again just for the sake of me feeling that way. But anyways. Well, considering we've already reached this save point, I've reached my sweet spot when it comes to streaming. I'm going to go take a shower, I'm going to wash my ass, I'm going to chill out, you know, and all this other stuff. But tomorrow, hopefully I will be streaming again, and it should definitely be this game once again. So anyways, I will end this like I always do. I just want to say thank you everyone for coming in. Thank you for coming into the stream. Whether you chatted, whether you didn't, I humbly appreciate it. Thank you for everything. And I will talk at you lovely, lovely taters later. Have a very lovely evening.